The perilous shadows of the digital world have never been more ominous, with cyberchild predators hiding around every corner. In a resolute campaign to fight this threat, a covert operation by the Staunton Police Department recently resulted in the arrest of 16 individuals. Originating from a wide array of locations across Virginia and a couple from out of state, these individuals are now facing grave charges that span from online solicitation of minors for illicit acts. The praiseworthy effectiveness of the operation does not stand in isolation. Ever since a significant sting operation in 2011, the department has upheld an almost flawless conviction rate on these charges, according to court records, demonstrating its continuous diligence and effectiveness. They have managed to accomplish this independently since Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith decided against allowing his agency to participate in the task force. Waynesboro Commonwealth's attorney David Ledbetter said, and I quote, "Sheriff Smith alleges that his office was not informed about the human trafficking initiative until April of 2019. This is blatantly untrue. Sheriff Smith was personally invited and was requested by the Augusta County Victim Witness Coordinator to collaborate with Waynesboro on this issue, but he chose to decline." So, Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith not only rejected participation in the task force, but according to the Waynesboro Commonwealth attorney, he also falsely denied it later. But amidst the task force's repeated triumphs in Staunton, a perplexing anomaly casts a long shadow. The case of Felix Chujoy. In 2012, Chujoy faced indictments for attempting indecent liberties with a child and using a computer to solicit child sex, a case that has left many bewildered. Surprisingly, he managed to avoid a conviction due to what former Staunton Circuit Court Judge Hume chalked up to prosecution errors. Chujoy's journey through the courtroom is characterized by unexpected twists and turns that almost always work to his benefit. His charges have ranged from child molestation in 2012 to federal labor trafficking indictments in 2017 to meth distribution charges in 2019. Raising eyebrows and causing many to question potential external influences, Chujoy has skillfully maneuvered his way through the justice system, evading significant convictions time and time again. Disturbingly, when Chujoy was wanted on drug charges in 2019, it is alleged that Sheriff Smith intentionally withheld his information from the computer system that tracks wanted individuals, according to records obtained through the Freedom of Information Act. Adding layers to Chujoy's legal saga is his extensive history with Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith. The sheriff has candidly acknowledged their close relationship on social media platforms, even referring to them as gym buddies. However, the situation gets cloudier as we delve deeper. First, consider the illicit jailhouse communications. According to jail tapes acquired through a Freedom of Information request, Sheriff Smith received multiple calls from a jailed Chujoy following his federal arrest in 2016. These talks were reportedly enabled using PIN numbers illicitly gained from unsuspecting Rockingham County Jail prisoners. Consider also financial assistance provided to Chujoy. A source says that Sheriff Smith had a pivotal role in arranging Chujoy's bond for the sexual misconduct charges. The bond was posted by Dave Bourne, the Augusta Republican Party chair and nominee for Augusta County Treasurer. And then there's personal asset sharing. Chujoy disclosed to Breaking Through News that he was allowed to use the sheriff's car for personal purposes after being released on child sex solicitation charges. He refused to discuss the nature of their relationship. Furthermore, accounts from some of Chujoy's victims indicate that the pair may have shared a room upstairs from where the victims were confined in a human trafficking operation. The idea that Sheriff Smith could be sleeping upstairs in a home holding trafficking victims and not know it was happening defies logic. These unchallenged facts, supported by court documents, compel us to ask, to what extent was the sheriff's choice to ignore the human trafficking task force in Waynesboro influenced by the fact that human trafficking victims were being forced to inhabit his close friend's basement? Thank you for watching Breaking Through News. As always, check out breakingthrough.com for the latest news.